We cannot give him $100. For only he performed, but we had to have at least 10 people in the contest.
Please, let's have a nice round of applause for my protege, Mr. Melvin, magnificent Melvin. Now, if you would, please give me the claps. How I look? I don't know too many guys in Washington that wear red shoes and get away with it. Give yourselves a nice round of applause because you're a beautiful audience here tonight. Give yourselves a nice round of applause because you're a beautiful audience here tonight. I'd like to first of all thank each and every one of you for coming out this evening. This is something that we've been working on for quite a while. We've taken the time to sit down and really think that at this stage of the game there are a lot of beautiful, talented women in Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, and the surrounding areas. We decided that what we want to do is kind of say, hey, let's take our hats off to some of them that we know are doing something positive. So tonight is dedicated just to a couple of them. We got some very talented people in Washington. So to start the evening out, if you possibly would, the whole thing has been generated in a sense primarily because of the kindness and the fairness of one of DC's most kind-hearted people in the world. Let's have a nice round of applause for my personal friend, Miss Mary the Hat Lady Reed. Now, the bottom line is that, have a seat, darling. This lady has not only touched my heart, but she's touched the heart of any and everybody who's ever been around her. And for all of you that don't know it, you got quite a few individuals in this city that ask things to be done, and she voluntarily does them. Hold on 1 minute. And as a result of the things that she have done, some of them, all of them she does from her heart. Tonight, we want to give her something that lets her know that we really, really appreciate and love her. Where's my daughter? Come down. Darling, this is my stepdaughter, you guys. Sit it down. Yeah? Okay. Thank you. That's my biological daughter back behind the thing. She's back there eating, so y'all, she don't know how to come up. Also, let me tell you a couple of stories. Try and make them as short as I can. I hope you guys like this place, because I went through a lot of changes as far as like coming over here, because I had really decided to give up the business. She called me and said we needed somewhere that we could go to really unwind and enjoy ourselves. And this is how I ended up here. I miss the Met. It was my baby. I nurtured it, I groomed it, and she fought with me throughout all of the trials and tribulations with the DC government. I won, but winning and losing is something that you don't do in the same year. So when I won, before I lost, I left. As a result of her telling me, leave. Smart move, and this is why I'm here. So I hope you guys enjoy the new place. Throughout the time that I've been dealing with Miss Williams, I've had my back up against the wall a number of times. And as a result of my back being up against the wall, she was always there with a hand that came out of the darkness and said, hey, here we are. I went down to the ABC board and she took 3 buses of senior citizens and friends, and we gave them the fight of their life. Of their life. When I won, the board told me, here's your license. But we had been in there all day and just about all night. And it was too late to get the license by 5 minutes. By 5 minutes. So they said, well, you have to pay this amount of money. I said, well, okay, here is a check. The ladies were so mad with me they wouldn't accept the check. I said, here's a credit card. For all of you that was there, you remember. You remember. They wouldn't accept the credit card. That's how mad they were at me. I looked in my pocket and I didn't have enough money. So I said, well, I have to come back tomorrow. And the little voice in the back said, we'll get it today. And they looked back and I looked back and there's 2 people in the back with their hands up. One was Mary and the other was a guy by the name of JoJo. I love these people. Not for financial reasons, but because they came from the heart. And that is one of our biggest problems. We spend too much time being envious and jealous and petty of our own people. And that is why we are where we are today. A lot of y'all don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. When I said to you, I love you, I tell men, I love you, man. Not because I'm gay or I'm funny, because it's from my heart. And when I say it, I mean it. 2 other people that I like to bring down now, if I possibly could. Mrs. Pookie Hudson. Where you at, darling? And Preston. Where's Preston from the Spaniels? I don't have the honor or the privilege to have my right hand with me today because he left me real soon. But he left me with these guys. And believe me when I tell you, all of you who did not know who my right hand was, his name was Pookie Hudson. Not because he had no money, not because he did anything for me that he wouldn't have did for anybody else. But the fact of the matter is, him and I struggled together. I seen the time that the 2 of us would go in the kitchen over my other place and we'd cook chicken. And we'd come out with flour everywhere just to sell it to try and pay the bills. That was my man. I love him and I miss him to death. And these 2 people here are my reminders of him. And I love you guys. I could not do this special tribute to Miss Williams without having the 2 of them here, because they don't know it themselves what it was that I decided to do. So Harold Horace Crankshaw, please come down front. This is our special tribute to you, Miss Williams. This is done by artist Horace Crankshaw. And all of the art you see on the wall is by him. Time and time again of what I could do for this lady who gave her heart and soul, and sometimes her finance to help the two of us stay afloat. We will never, ever forget the bond that the three of us have. I love this lady. I love that man. And God knows that when you have love in your heart, nothing else matters. So all the negativity, the animosity, and the jealousy that I felt coming towards me, as far as my friends and my associates are concerned, meant nothing. Because always in the darkness, this lady and that guy was there to say, hey, let's come on. Forget it. Just keep on stepping. And that has allowed me to wear red shoes today. You guys will take a good look at this because, and if you guys like to get any artwork done, that artwork over on the wall is about the same guy. Anything that you want to get done, he can do it. If you notice, this is her here, Pookie here, me here, and there's an angel sitting down at the bottom. And I know that angel is constantly with the two of them. But a number of times I've been in Atlantic City and I don't think she was with me. So, Mary, darling, that's for you to hang on your wall and look at every morning and say, hey, that were the two fools that I educated. Okay, let's have a nice round of applause for Miss Williams. Stand up and give it to them. All right. Okay, darling, Melvin, let me turn the mic over to her because I know she has to say something.
Hello, everybody. I can't express to you how much Mary meant to Pookie. She was like his guardian angel. And when I first met her, I was like, who is this woman? You know, Pookie said, she's like that with everybody. She is so wonderful. And I just want to say, I don't know if I've ever said it in public, I've said it to her privately, but I really appreciate all that she did for Pookie. She helped him when his mother died. She helped him when he was trying to find an apartment. She was just there for him, like she is for all of you. And I just think it's so wonderful. And I'm so pleased to be here to represent Pookie, still here in our hearts, but not here in body. And Mary, we love you. That's all I can say.
On behalf of the Spaniards, we will say how much we love Mary. And when we perform, we make sure that we do the song that she likes. Every show that we go on, we make sure we do the song that she likes. But it's a pleasure to be up here and say it's been a wonderful trip. I hope I continue to be on that journey. I love you.
All right, thank you. Now the lady herself.
Whoa. This is a pleasant surprise. I knew Mr. Henshaw because he had painted the sign for our Joyce affair. So I said, oh yeah, nice seeing you here. I had no idea that he had painted the portrait of me, Pookie, and Breeze. Such a beautiful tribute. It's what we do while we're here. It's how much time we take with each other while we're here. Doesn't matter after it's over and we're falling and we're crying, it's what we can do while we're here. And as Breeze mentioned, it's time for us to let go a lot of stuff, a lot of unnecessary stuff. It's not helping us in the here and now. And to absorb each other as we can. When I came into that door and felt all of the love in here, we can move mountains. Yes, we can. We can move mountains. And this is what we have to focus on. So for Breeze, Melvin, the family, I just want to say I'm touched. To Mrs. Hudson. Pookie's always here in spirit. And I want to say, I thank you for my flowers. I thank you so much for my tribute. Thank you.
We love you, Mom. All right, let's give it up. All righty, darling. Okay, Bird, take this over there for me, please. Let's have a nice round of applause one more time for Miss Williams. Give it up. Now it's time to get funky. Yeah, I didn't wear this suit for nothing. Right. Oh, y'all don't think I got no suits? Every time you saw that Bama with all them different kind of color clothes on. That's me. That's right. That's me. You see me and you don't talk about me, I got a problem. When you don't talk about me and say, you see what he had on? Damn, he was clean. Then I'm all right. When you see me and you don't talk to me, I'm going, I said, what's wrong? I said, yeah, man. That's me. Okay, fellas, take stage. All right, let's have a nice round of applause for the band now, ladies and gentlemen. As we make preparations to bring forth the show of the evening. If you would, meatball back in town. Meatball, everybody watch it. And the most talented brother in the world. Won't pay nobody. All right. Yourselves a nice round of applause because you've definitely been a beautiful audience. And for all of you that don't get out often, come out on Wednesday night and enjoy yourself. Okay? As we make preparations now to start the show, our special female artist from the streets of D.C. Ladies that most of all of you know, because you not only party with them, You socialized before. Let's have a nice round of applause first for the one and the only Lady Diane. Give it up! Queen Diane.
Good evening, everybody. Y'all been enjoying yourselves? Oh, it's such a wonderful day, and Mary, we love you so much. We really, really do. Woo. Okay, we got one job, now I'm on another. I'm gonna sing a song that I know a lot of you have heard me sing before. One of my favorites, and I sure was one of you. Yeah. Assured me everything was still alright. As the night grew light, my blues got bright. He made me know I was the star of the show, and he said he was mine, all to myself. He won't ever need nobody else. He took me in his arms and turned on my alarm. Oh yes he did, yes he did, yes he did. And oh yeah, I had a talk with my man last night. And oh what a talk we had. Don't you know that I heard
I would like to bring to the stage a lady who has opened up for the Spaniels. She's opened up for the Orioles and lots of other acts. We know her just by the girl that hangs with us. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight I would like to bring to the stage the one and only Joyce C.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Joyce. I just have one thing to say. If this